Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Mothership. Let's see what our messages are for today. The heart of the reading today, we have the King of Hearts. We have the Two of Wands reversed. And we also have the Star reversed. So for some of you, there may be some decision making going on, especially between two different paths. And maybe some hesitation as well, not knowing which direction to go, not being able to come to that decision, or maybe just not even having all the focus, clarity, or even all the facts, because this has to do with taking the third path. For some of you, this is also in relationship to another person, and perhaps you've received some type of an offer, or just kind of in that place of checking in with your emotions and wanting to feel in charge. This King of Hearts here, one second, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like he's wearing a captain's hat. So this is a little bit different than the Emperor energy because it's more emotional. This is kind of being the master over your emotions and being in charge of your emotional realm. And some of you, this may have to do with the love interest and just making those decisions around that. And we also have the Star reverse. So this is perhaps maybe you've just been losing hope in regards to these matters of the heart. Or many times when the Star comes reverse, this is you kind of being outside of your own power. There might be a need to refocus yourself and your path right now. Refocus your passion because you're unable to come to a decision right now. Maybe in the beginning of this process, you really knew where you were going and you knew what you wanted. So you might need to go back to that point in time to make your decision. So this is all about touching the heart space and getting aligned with your passion again, and getting aligned with your twin flame path, getting aligned with your starseed path, and really reclaiming your own emotions as well. For some of you, I'm just getting the sense that your boat is floating upside down. So metaphorically, of course, like on the ocean or the sea that you're traveling, which represents your emotions. This is regaining and getting back on top side, regaining that emotional integrity. So harnessing your passion right now, there are doorways that want to be available to you, want to be opened, but it's kind of up to you right now if you're going to walk that path. But you need to really focus your energy. Your energy is too split right now. For the Divine Feminine, today we have the Queen of Hearts. We have the Jack of Hearts. And the Queen of Hearts in this deck is also the Empress card. We also have the Magician, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So for many of you, you had to really surmount a lot of challenges, and it took a lot of, it's a combined force of collaboration and cutting your own path. So you had to maybe even go against the grain and really just work on creating this path for your passion. And this has really brought you into the place of mastering your world, mastering your emotions, and being in a very creative space, knowing how to manifest whatever it is that you desire. And for some of you, right now is a period in time where you might be receiving some emotional offers, or really just getting juice to move forward in a certain direction. We have a lot of water here, a lot of cups, a lot of fish. This can be Cancer and Pisces as well. Doesn't have to be. There's many cards out that relate to the zodiac, but I'm seeing an emphasis on emotions right now. So this is you kind of reviewing your options, maybe refocusing your intent so that you can manifest what you want on this path. For many of you, you're still trying to put things in balance as well, especially in your financial world. For some of you, this is balancing people as well and places. So these can be even a couple different relationships for some. But mostly I'm sensing that you're reevaluating some things and trying to decide which direction to go in that will be more prosperous for you, and which path is going to serve your growth and bring you that happiness. For the Divine Masculine today, we have the Jack of Clubs, the Jack of Spades. We have the Nine of Cups reversed, the World reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Coins in this deck. So this is kind of looking back over things, seeing the potential of things, and also putting your energy towards a new venture, a new creative endeavor, a new passion. Reevaluating like what has worked for you and what hasn't, and looking over your investments. This is even counting your money, seeing if you have enough to take these avenues that are opening up for you, take these opportunities. Some of you have pulled back your expression a little bit, and maybe you just are feeling that things aren't going in your favor right now, and maybe you should just not express yourself, because this has to do with unfulfilled desires as well. So these can be things that you're considering and reevaluating right now. Let's get a few more cards out. Divine Masculine, you have the Nine of Cups again. You have the Eight of Wands and the King of Cups. So again, deciding what you want to communicate right now. This is kind of shifting things. Maybe you're just experiencing a lot of the astrology or the astrological events right now, the planets. And this is really bringing things to the surface for you. And this has everything to do with feeling satiated, feeling happy and content, maybe even wanting to push things a little farther. This can also be you indulging, but it looks like you are considering what offer you can make right now. For many of you, this is communication, and some of you, this is just getting that higher wisdom and guidance, tapping into your own intuitive and divine source, and getting that clarity, especially within your emotions about what you desire. And the higher message here is giving in order to receive. This is putting you in touch with gratitude, grace, and cosmic law of abundance. Divine Feminine, you have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Five of Swords reversed. So for some of you, you may have children with your counterpart, or this can be even a marriage or a mortgage, something like that. But it has to do with obligation and responsibility. And also, there is a very independent, kind of fiery energy as well. So this could be you, or it could be another person. These could be two things that are being decided between as well. But there's a movement away from how hard this has all been. This is kind of that energy, letting go of the struggle as you try to remain balanced. So this can be you really focusing in on what your passion is right now and getting yourself really stabilized as well, if this doesn't relate to another person or people around you. This can be really working hard taking care, putting things in order, nurturing yourself. You have the Empress here as well, so this is a good emotional balance, and you're working on balancing everything in your outer world too. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine, you have the word that wants to be written. This card has been coming out a lot recently. This is about your transformation work. This is about you really dedicating yourself to your passion. And this is your expression. Some of you might be musicians, poets, you might be doing your journaling, you might be working through Sophia's programs. All the Twinflame Union packages are in the description box for those of you who are ready to take that leap. This is you having that higher activation and tapping into your own divine source of inspiration and bringing that out through especially the written word. For some of you, this can be getting a sense of even writing letters. So for some of you, this might be you. Also, I'm getting some people might be putting texts into their phone and then erasing them and not sending them to the recipient. For others of you, this relates more to your business and creative endeavors. The heart of the reading, we have new birth, guarded, vigilante. So for some of you, you are releasing this pain about maybe some of the choices that you've made, and even the choices that others have made that have affected you, but there is new growth here, and you're slowly opening to this new vision for yourself. So for some of you, the advice is to, like I said before, kind of get your boat floating upright in the water and set your sail. Because if you connect into your own soul and open up through your heart space and you rely on the universe, on your own alignment, on your own source of innate power, the wind can propel your sails forward in the right direction, so to speak. For many of you, this is dropping your guard. This is keeping your protection, of course, keeping your boundaries and your integrity, but it's also not overguarding your heart, getting in tune with your vulnerability, opening up, even if this is just in private, just to your own self, having the courage to admit how you really feel so that you can begin to move again. Divine Feminine, you have come to life. So this is really getting into your imagination and reprogramming yourself. This is also remembering the sweet things of life. Maybe you've just been through a lot of hard things. This is deep transformation work. You've been transmuting a lot of energies and working hard. And sometimes that takes a toll. So it's time to really do things that you enjoy. Get your soul into that celebration mode. I'm hearing moving out of duality. This is also tapping into your own destiny and your soul plan and bringing through that creativity that can spark your desires and help you move forward so that you're not feeling like you're trying to go left and right at the same time. So using your passion as a force that propels yourself forward.